Selling at your local farmers market has numerous benefits, and in today's video we're going to be talking about 7 of the top reasons why we find it's super beneficial for you to sell at your local farmers market. I'm Bill Davenport with Anchored Market Ventures. We're your #1 source for vendor knowledge and empowerment. We run local farmers markets throughout the Florida Panhandle, and at the end of this video we have a bonus for you guys. We have a free PDF file that has 125 tips that we think will be super beneficial to you as a vendor at your local farmers markets, and we also threw in some bonus sections on that PDF. So be sure to go down in the description, click the link, download your copy of it for free, and we can't wait to see you guys out in the market. Our first reason is you have direct customer interaction. What that provides for you is direct feedback. When you engage with the customers, they can see your product. If they purchased from you in the past, they can come right back to you and give you feedback, whether it's the good, the bad, the ugly about your product. And that allows you to be able to take corrective actions right there on the spot. Or if they give you some great feedback about it and you're hearing that from multiple people at the farmers market, then you know that you're onto something and you can expand maybe that particular offering. So you have direct interaction with your customer base and you get that immediate feedback, which you're not going to be able to get anywhere else. And you get to build relationships. That face-to-face interaction that you're going to have with your customers really helps build the bond between you and your customers. It creates brand loyalty and it leads to repeat customers coming back and purchasing from you. So that's a great reason right off the bat to sell at your local farmers market. The second reason is market exposure. When you sell at a farmers market, you're really trying to get brand awareness for your brand, and at the farmers markets, you got a very diverse crowd of customers that come out and shop, whether it's for your particular product or another vendor's products, but you're getting exposure to a very diverse crowd. And that's going to be able to expose your brand, expose your company to people that may not have seen your products and seen your brand if you weren't at a farmer's market. So it's a very effective way to get brand awareness out there on what you sell and who you are. And with that market exposure comes word of mouth recommendations. The customers that purchase from you, if they really enjoy your product, are going to recommend your products and your business to their friends and their family, and then that's going to create additional sales at your market. And again, the process starts over again. If those family and friends enjoy your product, they're going to tell their family and friends, and it just keeps growing. So it's a great way to build brand recognition, to really get your product out in front of a diverse crowd, and it's a great reason to be out at your local farmers market. The third reason is a cost-effective overhead. The barrier to entry at a farmer's market is very low, so your overhead for your business, if you're selling at farmers markets, traditionally is going to be substantially less than what you would have to invest in a brick and mortar type operation. That's going to free up money that you can go out and market and help grow your crowd at your local farmers market. And that leads us right into another part of that, is affordable advertising and marketing. At a local farmers market, they normally have built-in advertising where the market advertises out to the community to get folks to come and shop. So you can plug into that. If they have a social media presence, you can tag that market and the market can share your post. It's a very low-cost way to kind of get started. It really saves your money so that you can focus on some other aspects of the market. And then as you grow, you can start investing more money into your marketing and advertising. The fourth reason is community engagement. You're really going to get that local support when you're selling locally. You're going to help the local economy. You're going to help build that sense of community spirit locally where you're selling at. And in turn, the local folks are really going to want to support you. They're going to want to support the market. So it's a great way to really just elevate your community engagement and get out to the folks locally that are going to support you. And with community engagement comes networking opportunities. You can network with other producers, other crafters, other growers, other local businesses that come out and support the local farmers market. And what that's going to do is allow for collaborations, it's going to allow for partnerships, it's going to allow for the sharing of resources. So that networking element of selling at a local farmers market can't really be overstated. It's a very powerful tool. It's going to take you being proactive on that, but networking is a great reason to sell at your local farmers market. The fifth reason is fresh and local appeal. Folks come out to the farmers market because they want that fresh produce, that locally grown meat, the locally harvested honey. They want that locally made wood item, whether it's an end table, a sign, local heating pads, arts and craft, all of that stuff. So folks come out to support local because they want that local made item. That's a great reason to come out. But it also is the perception of quality. In a day and age where so many things are made on an assembly line, we've all purchased stuff that as soon as we got it out of the box, it was broken, the quality was subpar. There's a perception, and it's a perception that is true 99% of the times, that when you purchase locally, you're going to get fresher produce, you're going to get more nutrient dense meats, you're going to get fresher honey, you're going to get a better quality product if you're buying from an arts and crafter. So that quality perception is a great marketing tool built into the farmers market that's going to help you succeed, and it's a great reason to come out to the farmers market and sell. I had to cut away. My little buddy came during the filming of this. Another reason is your unique offerings. So when you sell locally, or you're able to offer some very unique local things that you're not going to find at a traditional box store. If you're a produce grower, there's a lot of produce that's grown locally or in a specific region. So you can offer those things, and folks are really going to enjoy that because they can't find it at the store. If you're a protein grower, whether you're beef, pork, or chicken, you're going to be able to sell offerings that you're not going to be able to find in your traditional box store when you go to the grocery store. And if you're an arts and crafter or a jewelry maker or a candle maker, you're going to be able to really put your touch that's unique, and your local community is really going to embrace that. They're really going to support that, and it's going to help you at the farmers market. It's a great reason to come out and sell at your local farmers market. Hey. The sixth reason is it's a flexible and adaptive business model selling at a farmers market. You're going to be able to sell, or you're going to be able to test out new products and get that immediate feedback. You're going to be able to test those new products out and not really have the overhead cost to be able to, that you would have to have selling it on a bigger scale. So you can try out and test new products on a smaller scale with less invested, get that immediate feedback from your customers, and find out if that's something that you want to pursue, or if this is something maybe we should bring out at a different time or just scrap altogether. That's a great reason to sell at your local farmers market. And there's adaptability. You as a vendor at your local farmers market, again, everything keys around the customer interactions that you have in those relationships. You're able to get that feedback, and you're able to adapt right on the spot. So if you're a meat butcher or a meat producer, you can offer cuts that your local community is wanting that they can't get in a box store. You're able to go talk to your butcher, your producer, and have those cuts or those offerings made. If you're a grower of produce, maybe you're able to plant something that a lot of folks in your area are wanting but can't get, but it's something super easy that you can add to your already current lineup of fruit and vegetables that you're growing. So now you're able to expand by offering an additional offering that there's a want in your community for. So the adaptability piece is something that you can really embrace locally at your local farmers market. It doesn't cost a lot of overhead, and it's something that can really generate a lot of buzz and sell with your local customer base. And 7 is seasonal opportunities. At a farmer's market, you really get a lot of foot traffic during the spring and summer when the harvest is at its peak. So you already have an influx of folks coming in, so you can make those offerings. And then the other part of that is you can offer seasonal or holiday offerings. So if you're around Thanksgiving, you can really offer some stuff that cater to Thanksgiving meals, whether that's if you're a pie maker, you can do some pumpkin pie, sweet potato pie, apple pie. If you're growing stuff, you can make sure you got pumpkins for Halloween time frame. There's a lot of stuff that you can do for seasonal and holiday offerings at your local farmers market. It's a big boom. A lot of folks come to the markets for those seasonal offerings, and it's a great reason to sell. By embracing these 7 tips and putting them into action, you can really expand and grow your business, build super strong customer bonds at your local market, and really have a great experience selling and being prosperous. I'm Bill Davenport with Anchored Market Ventures, and we can't wait to see you guys at your local market.